We're back trying to beat my best guarded OG randomizer time here with a handful of changes going on here. Yo, we got the Swarm. Here is Richter. Shoutouts to the Swarm. And yeah, so we've been doing this a little bit here. I just have a set of settings. He's so smart. His English skills are so strong. I'm using some settings here that I think are fun to try and speedrun to see how fast I can go. There's a little bit of interesting decision-making, a little bit of some interesting gambles here and there, and generally speaking, you have some set goals, like how to handle the first castle and stuff like that. And our goal is to just try and beat it as fast as we can. Let's go. I think I've been doing it without the prologue before, though. Did I forget to skip the prologue? So we're behind by about 50 seconds. About a minute. So we lose a minute here because I forgot that I usually skip the prologue. Is that what's happening here? Ooh. Well, who needs a minute? We can save more time anyways. And of course, if you're watching on Dragon Blitz Daily, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a ton. We were talking earlier about algorithm stuff. It's been difficult to say the least. For your boy. Whoa. Better stats with prologue? No. That when you skip the prologue, it basically gives you the best stats possible, I'm pretty sure. Diamond and a library card. Okay. So I think the play here is I'm going to check the relic. I'm supposed to have fast warps as well. This is not comparable, but I'm still going to try my best. New settings. Which means new category. Why is Fast Warp's not on? That's weird. Alright, new challenge. Challenge mode, activate. You have to beat the world record, but also you're going slower for no reason. I do not know what's happening in the seed at all. I basically just have a timer going to see how fast I can beat a randomizer that uses the same settings. Granted, I did change the settings on accident. Oops. But the idea is I'm just looking for a seed that's fast, and I also have to execute on it. I haven't been able to replicate my map tracker problems. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Okay, I am one-shotting these guys. I wasn't sure. Jewel of Open. I basically need that. Damn. This is an interesting start. I still want to go to the shop. The shop probably just gives me Leapstone, to be honest with you. So if the shop is only offering me Leapstone, what does that say? Probably means that we do want to go there. I'm going to open this shortcut in case it comes up later. Ring of Arcana. Interesting. Interesting starting gear. I'm just going to go for this classic kill here. Punch this guy and hope he dies. He didn't die. Could have used Flame Stars maybe to kill him. There we go. There we go. Could have been worse. You looked at the code and couldn't see anything that would have caused it. Well, you know. What can I say other than, I don't know, skill issue? I should check Spirit Orb before leaving, because I don't know the next time I'm going to be in this area. I thought about library carding, but I'm going to do Spirit Orb and then library card. Let's get me past this guy. There we go. Okay. Not bad. I play very well. Thank you for the kind words over in the YouTube chat. Shout out to everybody watching live on YouTube. I would hope that I play well. I've been speedrunning this game for 13 years. Sometimes I play bad, though, which is crazy. To think that you could do something for 13 years and still be bad at it. Goes to show that life is a mysterious thing. There we go. It's like riding a bike. Sometimes you forget and you fall down and you completely die. Ooh, this play was huge. The early mist before we do the library card, that's massive. Huge play. I've been playing guitar for like 30 years and I suck. Hell yeah. Shoutouts to everybody who does something all the time and is still bad at it.
I'm interested.
Y'all are the real ones. Also, this was Leapstone, I was correct. Library cards are cheap, I'll keep that in mind. Mornblade is probably going to be the buy. Alucard Shield probably should be bought as well. I'll buy a Moonstone just to have it. Where's the other Alucard Shield? Mornblade, and then we just go library cards, save the rest of the money, and we're good. Gossera, thank you very much for the sub. Put on the Arcana, please. Thank you. Much appreciated. So even though we had the disadvantage going into this speedrun, we are making good time. So could be worse for sure. That helps. Okay, we got an early Soul of Bat. 6 minutes in. Not bad. Not bad at all. Toddler Seed. I mean, we still have no fast warp, and we lost a minute because of the prologue, so could be worse. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! For like 10 years and I'm not good at it, but that's the game's fault. So true. So true. I should have enough MP here and then I can mana or library card out. It's nothing. Okie dokie. Nice. And we have a Karma coin. Mods, start a prediction. Don't press the map button, please. That's time wasted. So nice that you're back. I missed you a lot. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you cared enough to come back. Buffer into Tetra Spirit is always so satisfying. It is a neat little trick. And we get a Vlad Relic. Boners. You know what to do. Did not mean to do that. What happens when the Karma coin lands on its edge? Oh, you're saying that the coin should be edging? Pause. I don't have enough MP! I thought I had enough for a Wing Smash. Okay, I need Mana Prisms. That'd be huge. Very much huge. Even with you being gone for a month, this still happened, I guess. The watch streak system on Twitch is interesting, to say the least. I don't know exactly how it all works, but regardless. Not even randomized? What the hell? What is the wolf doing? The funny thing is I'm not even going to pick up the wolf. Because at this point, it doesn't do anything, so... We have Jewel of Open and Mist, which means we can do Silver Ring early, which means I probably should go do that. Oops. Force of Echo. Okay. Oops. Forgot I didn't have Gravity Boots. Just trying to do a little bit of item checks. I'll grab this in case I find a duplicator. I doubt I will, but in case I do. A lot of people getting a 3-stream streak. This is my 3rd stream back, is that why? That would make sense. So my thought process is we probably want to warp from Castle Keep to... what's it called? Another Karma coin? Sorry, we already got one. That's not going to work for us, Chief. We're probably going to go to Alrox's quarters. Although Gravity Boots would speed that up quite a bit. I could save Alrox for later. I don't know how I feel about that, though. Karma coin only. I mean, I've tried every silly little dumb thing I can think of at this point. I've been making speedrun videos of this game for years. It'd be hard-pressed to find a challenge run idea that I've not tried. It's just how it goes. Okay, I'm a perfect idiot. But I got the perfect angle, so it's worth it. Cat damage only. You cannot produce cat damage as Alucard. So I don't know what cat damage only means. I know you're memeing. However, I'm going to throw that meme back at you by reading it as if it's not a meme. Get owned with facts and logic in the marketplace of ideas. So we lose a little bit of time here, but thankfully this is the correct warp cycle if I do it this way. We lose time by not having gravity boots, but I doubt I'll be able to find gravity boots before this by going to the caverns. I also have library cards, so I can go do Silver Ring and then library card out and then go to the caverns after that. I don't want to refill my MP, so I'm going to be a little bit slow here just to save MP. Chakra might be worth just to increase my damage a little bit. Central Spirit might not even be faster, to be honest with you. I'm probably losing time by wasting the MP, if I had to guess. Either way. That's all our speed vanilla. I mean, it's possible. Nope, but it is Tooth of Vlad, which will speed up our combat a little bit. That's just free strength levels for your boy. I'm going to grab the Chakram because I don't have a better way to do damage right now alongside the Morn Blade. Got to hold back on Wing Smashes here because I don't have a lot of MP. Merman statue. Glad we found this now. That's going to eliminate any sort of like bait potential for Vlad relics later. Because we can do that alongside caverns. Granted, it might even be optimal to skip it since we have 3 Vlads, but I don't know if that's necessarily the route I would like to take right now. I need to kill Hippogriff, so I'm going to go do it now. Since this is an all bosses required seed. I guess I should have put the Chakram on for damage, but then I slowed it down. We'll get him next time. Uzi! I've already killed Miniature Werewolf, so we can just leave. Ow. The tooth is actually the nail? Yeah. This is true. Should be able to just... Oops. That's fine. Okay, this is bad, but it's not the end of the world. Because I can do that. Okay. Could have been really bad if I continued to mess that up. But we did it. We get our silver ring, we library card out, and then we put this back on. Not bad, not bad. Again, mana is looking to be quite a rare occurrence in this seed. I'm still not convinced that it's worth going out of your way to refill MP there. Because the amount of time it takes to go grab the MP from the save room, just to use it to get back to where you were going, it might just be better to move somewhat normally here.
How did Maria get through that spike hallway?
She used 4 beasts as a spell that makes her fully invincible. This is real and true. Fake fans don't know anything about the Maria speedrun. Shaking my SMH, even though I've done multiple Maria speedrun breakdowns, videos. How'd she get through the mist gate? She can go out of bounds. You didn't know about that? Again, shaking my SMH, hasn't seen the Maria world record all bosses explained video. Fake fans. Fake fans. I can't believe it. What do you mean you haven't watched a video of mine from like 4 years ago? Wow. What do you mean you didn't show up in the stream after watching every video I've ever posted ever? Literally a fake fan. Can't believe it. Zazamel, thank you very much for the 40 months. Now that's a real fan right there. Question is, do I go grab holy glasses now? Terrible items. I grab gold ring here. I go back up, grab holy glasses. I have the potential. No, I have to kill the bosses anyways. So maybe we library card warp there with the Alrox's warp later. It is 2 warp animations, which can be kind of slow. I don't know. All the VODs I delisted are publicly available. You just have to go to the playlist where they're publicly available. And all of them are also available via, or a lot of them are available via the archive channel. No, they're all secret. I'm special. That's fair. I don't know. Finding my stuff is not necessarily the most difficult thing in the world. It's just I don't think people are interested in watching videos of me from 7 years ago on the regular, you know? Maybe some people are. Snorkel, might as well grab it in case it comes up. It would come up if I had grabbed the wolf relics, maybe, but... Here's the thing. I think I am, since I have 3 Vlads, I'm actually going to skip Merman statue for now. If it comes back to bite me in the ass later, then that's just unlucky. But we do want to make some plays here to save some time, because 18 minutes and still in the first castle without having killed all the bosses is maybe a tad bit slow. So I'm going to play a little aggressive here to skip some stuff. Worst case scenario is I'm skipping gravity boots, which would suck. But I'm just hoping that I don't, to be honest with you. I thought Dragon Blitz Daily was the main channel. Yep, very true. Many people do think that. That's why it's called Dragon Blitz Daily and not Dragon Blitz. That would make a lot of sense. Well, there's Echo. I don't think I'll need this warp, but I'm just gonna... No, I shouldn't grab it. This is a waste of time. We just have to accept the time loss if it happens later. That was me trying to play like a coward when I should be playing to win. There's no reason to grab Spike Breaker. Holy crap, my brain. I completely blanked out there. Also, there's a suspicious amount of life max-ups in this area. So I guess we just do this and then library card after. Is the plan. Ow. I guess I didn't have enough MP to miss that. Oh my god. Okay, I'm feeling pretty confident now that I made the right call to skip all that other stuff. So now we just need to get holy glasses, go second castle, kill bosses, and we're good. Oh, we have to kill Sagar and Gaibon. We haven't done that yet. We haven't done the entrance stuff either. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we won't. Would it be worth skipping Force of Echo? I mean, it just depends on where we find the next Vlad relic, to be honest with you. I think odds are we do everything that's next to a boss and that's it, and we just hope that that's enough to carry us to the finish line. What are the chances of all Vlads in first castle? I mean, it's happened before. It'll probably happen again at some point. So sadly, we have to go through quite a few warp animations here, which does hurt. But I have to kill Sagar and Gaibon here. And it is worth doing the other checks along the way. Specifically, the 2 in Alchemy Lab, in case I find Gravity Boots before second castle. I mean, I could just win right here. I just got a heart refresh. That is the win button. We'll see. Being in Gravity Boots, I forgot I don't have them. Demon card. I mean, it's a little bit of time lost going for it, but obviously the potential of finding Gravity Boots is like really big here. Okay, make sure he's dead as fuck. Last Vlad? Okay, Power of Mist is fine. Okay, we can go get Holy Glasses from here, and that's not too bad. Then we can probably just library card. Let's grab this before I forget. Eggman X looks really good for its age. I know, look at it. It's a beautiful game. They added Wing Smash to it in the most recent update, too. It's crazy. Nice. I was trying to avoid the poison, but we become one with the poison, I guess. High-quality pixel art is timeless, in my opinion. It's one of the reasons why many people still yearn for it. Even people who didn't grow up with necessarily the golden age of pixel art or whatever. Because it is becoming harder and harder to find people who grew up in, like, the that era. We're all getting older and whatnot. But I mean, I don't know. People are still impressed by Symphony of the Night's graphics, obviously. You were born in the 1900s? What are you, ancient? Me when I'm born in the 1900s feels bad. Okay, so we've done everything in the first castle. as far as bosses go, except for Doppelganger, but we have to kill Dop 40. Could be worse, I guess. And we still have plenty of other stuff. I should probably just buy the other Moonstone at this point because I need the damage.
What can I do for you? I'm interested in.
I don't think I can afford it, right? If that's the case, Dark Armor probably could be the buy. Yeah, or I just buy some attack potions. I can't afford those either. Oh my god. Okay, Dark Armor it is.
Farewell for now.
Let's just put that on now because we're not using sub weapons for damage. There we go. They might be dated. SotN's graphics are dated, and you mean like literally, like they just came out in a old on a date previous to current? Because I don't think you use the word dated correctly there unless you mean it very specifically. Because isn't that a matter of subjectivity, right? Also should have put the glasses on. Extra menu I didn't need to do. The fake 3D looks pretty dated. It's not fake 3D, it's real 3D. What are you talking about? There's no fake 3D anything in this game. Those objects are 3D objects. What? It's just, yeah, it's just low poly 3D. Which again is like an aesthetic thing now that many people do on purpose. That's what I'm arguing is what you call dated is now an aesthetic. No? I mean, technically the entire game world is 3D, but, you know, we're not ready for that conversation. And that mostly comes down to the fact that the PlayStation's architecture doesn't really support anything but 3D games. So if you made a 2D game, you kind of had to work around that. Well, it looks better than the smooth 3D in Requiem because it's actually, like, consistent with, like, the art style in a way. Like, the low poly with, like, a, you know, pixelated texture on top of it fits into a pixelated, you know, pixel art world better than like smooth 3D textures that are higher resolution than is possible, than should be possible, and makes everything like look weird and stand out-ish. But yeah, people who don't know much about the game do love to talk about this game. That is one thing I've noticed, and that's probably just I'm more sensitive to it because I know a lot about this game, and that probably just happens everywhere in every community. But people do be saying the most random shit, like, I don't know. But again, the precision of language via chat is always going to be a barrier that will exist. And people still to this day don't understand why I tell people like the means of communication via a Twitch chat is not the same as like having a text conversation with a friend or even just having a face-to-face conversation. Like the implication and assumptions being made are different when you're like an anonymous person online. There's also the context of the fact that like we're here to watch someone play a video game. But you know, it is what it is. Have I ever met the people that worked on SotN? No. Romscout did. He met Igarashi. But to my knowledge, I've never met anyone who's worked on SotN. My inputs are feeling a little strange here. For these missed bats. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. Very likely the case. Yo, how's it going, Grizzly old man? Hope you've been well. I need the library card, thank you. I needed that, trust. Damn, my parasocial relationship is ruined. Ah, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, some people did get invited to the friendship MLM, that is true. If you start in on the ground floor, you can invite 10 other people to serve as a friend under you, and then they invite 10 people, and then the structure of the MLM starts to look a little bit triangular, but that's fine. There's no laws against triangular-shaped friendships. $199 Bitcoin for you? I'll give you a sweet discount of 198 Bitcoin. But the offer only lasts for the next 12 seconds, so act fast. I'll also take a tier 3 sub, I guess. Pyramid? Those aren't real. Pyramids can only be made by aliens. Everybody knows that. So if it's not made by an alien, it's not a true pyramid. We did lose out on the gravity boots, which probably was like somewhere at castle entrance or something, but it's fine. Yeah, how's it going, Lord Mike? Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you've been well. Tetrahedra? I mean, yeah, tetrahedra, of course, but a true pyramid needs to be aliens. I don't make the rules. What do I think is the coolest weapon in the game? Ooh. Just based off of pure variety, it's probably Shield Rod and Extension Maulblung. For that exact reason. Also, I forgot to get the Medusa Shield. Ah, now I'm stoned. When the stoner becomes the stone ed. I don't know. Symphony of the Night is a game where the weapons themselves, sadly, are a wee bit basic in the grand scheme of things. Like, the more interesting weapons and items don't really enter the fray until, like, Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow, in all honesty. I'm going for speed here, so I am going to skip the Force of Echo. Because I think I do need it in order to win. So, let's see. Let's see if the gamble pays off. Yeah, risky strategy. Let's see how this one pays off. Not bad. Did we flip a coin? Not yet. If I get close to the end, or if I don't find the relic in time to get world record, then we'll do the coin flip for sure. But I do have one in my inventory. I also forgot to turn on reverse library cards, because if I had reverse library cards, I probably would have played this differently as well. These settings are all out of whack, so in a weird way, I am getting world record for these settings. For sure, because it's the only time I've played these settings. But I am trying to beat the slightly faster settings here. Maybe we do another one after this, with the correct settings. That could be fun. No, we haven't done a prediction yet today. I did yell at the mods to do it, but they don't want to. That could have been Maulblung Sword. That would have been huge, actually. Damn. Sad that I didn't get that item. I saw the item drop from the frozen half, but I just didn't pick it up. Because if that was Maulblung, this would save a ton of time. here. Do I have anything I can do here to speed this up? Nope. Let's do this. No, this is all bosses. All bosses are required to beat the game. You need all bosses and all Vlad relics. The mods woke up. They said, here you go. Coin flip. Have fun. It's all bosses guarded OG, and there's supposed to be a few quality of life options on that are not on because I'm stupid. We could still get a decent time here. We have to beat the game in like 13 minutes. It's doable. If I don't get baited anywhere, if I find the last Vlad soon, it'll help speed things up quite a bit. It was nothing. Ooh-wee. That's unfortunate. I am going to refill my MP here. Let's see if we can get that sword to drop again. Probably won't. Nope. So I'll never know what it was, sadly. At least the movement's relatively clean. I don't want to be appreciated. I want to take a nap. Yeah, it's sad that I do have crazy hooked up to the machine that every time you try and fall asleep, it like stabs you with a fork. So he's not allowed to sleep, and instead he has to sit and stare at the stream. But I mean, that's just the contract you sign when you become a mod. Everybody knows that. Yeah, becoming a moderator on the stream chat means that you sit and stare at the screen at all hours of the day, no matter what. Locked in the basement as well. Yep. It's true. Do they get paid? I mean, yeah, they get paid in friendship and appreciation, right? Everyone's talking about how much they appreciate it. There you go. I haven't seen light that wasn't from a monitor in 3 years. That's not their problem. You don't need to trauma dump on my stream. Come on, man. I mean, some people do want to be dumped on, but that's, you know. That's none of my business. There we go. Not bad. Do you know how much money it would take to install a window in the basement? It would cost $100 of dollars. What do you... You guys are just being greedy. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay. So we win. Just 2 more. Ooh. Somehow we still won. We got lucky, finally. I'm going the wrong way. I need to blink, but I have no eyelids. I do remember that book. That's a classic one from my childhood that we all know and love. Forgot I don't have gravity boots, so I have to do this the slow way. If I was smart, I would have done it the fast way. But, you know, neither here nor there. Yeah, I'll throw the gamble on at Dracula. That'll be fine. Oh. Slow fight, but I mean, we don't have to do any backtracking, so it's going to save us so much time. So it don't matter. Uh-oh. Still losing time, but again, doesn't matter. I think we guarantee a win here by at least a minute or two. Even if I, like... Well, unless I died, but that shouldn't happen. Yo, is that a library card? Ah, almost. There we go. I don't need the relic, whatever it is. Even if it's gravity boots, it's probably not worth it at this point. Oh no! Unless my movement's bad, then in that case it might have been worth it. Last little bit of MP that we need to move fast. There we go. Nice. Nice. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Dropped a wing smash input, sadly. All right. Not bad, not bad. $43 minutes, probably gonna finish around 45-minute mark. Maybe a little after 45, so pretty sizable PB, honestly. New world record, and it's with the wrong settings too. These settings should be slower because I didn't have fast warp on, I didn't have reverse library cards on. Like there's a lot of things that technically slowed us down. I did the prologue as well when I'm not supposed to. So, like, these were slower settings, but we're still getting a faster time because the seed was just a lot better. Just didn't have us backtrack to the first castle for the first time in a while. I'll smart potion. Why not? Don't forget to follow the channel. Thanks, Stream Elements. What would I do without you? Nice. Okie doke. And now it's time to flip the coin? Let's flip the coin. I need Stream Elements to start taking chatters hostage. That would be a good bit. The chat bot just like at somebody and says subscribe now or else, and then everyone has to like you know. It's like whoa, 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 whoa. Well, we would get a hostage negotiator in there, obviously, Tails. We can't just let the insanity run free, you know? We have laws and order in this stream. This damage isn't amazing. Is this not gonna one cycle? I guess not. Nope. There it is. GG's. 45-19. New world record, even with worse settings. Slower settings.
How is it that I've
Not
been
bad,
so
not bad.
defeated?
You'll love to see it.
Ever since you lost the ability to
Let's update our time. And YouTube, as always, if you're watching, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It does help me out a lot here. I always appreciate it. We're fighting against the algorithmic decay that exists because your boy didn't stream or upload videos for a while.
Tell me.
So you could help. With your help, we could maybe get back to where we were before. You can join the live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. I'd always appreciate it. Hanging out with you guys live. And I'll see you in the next one, YouTube. Have a good one. Bye-bye.